During this abnormal time, we cannot forget that clinical engineering have been part of the healthcare delivery system for many decades, pursuing all the time a seat at the table and recognition for bringing safe and effective technological tools and system integration to bedside of so many patients all over the world. Like many of you, together with colleagues, I too participated and advocated the sharing of the advancements our profession has made. Together, we created, for example, the American College of Clinical Engineering, the Healthcare Technology Foundation, the Clinical Engineering Certification, and we didn't stop there. We continued to work together, and with the help of our Chinese colleagues, we established 5 years ago the first ever International Clinical Engineering and Health Technology Management Congress. The Congress that next year, September 2021, will be held in Orlando, Florida. And I hope that now you are working on your abstract and intend to submit it. So we're all going to see you at Disney World and have good time together. We continue with the establishment of the Global Clinical Engineering Summit, the Global Clinical Engineering Journal, and of course, the Global Clinical Engineering Day. Indeed, this special event, the Global Clinical Engineering Day celebration, provides perfect stage to share important clinical engineering contributions to the safe and higher quality patient outcome all over the world. This stage is also a unique opportunity to announce that together we reach another level of our profession evolution. The profession of clinical engineering and health technology management has reached a new high level. While our work is not done, I'm proud today and I'm privileged to announce the establishment by clinical engineering professional for the clinical engineering profession, the Global Clinical Engineering Alliance. A unique organization, a first in our field, building on the successes we already achieved. The new Global Clinical Engineering Alliance, or GCEA, mission is to serve the international community of clinical engineering professionals by advancing the theory, in promoting research, and sharing best practices of clinical engineering through collaboration between us and other healthcare stakeholders, decision maker, clinician group, regulatory association, and of course, the research and development parts of the industry. GCEA focuses on three principles. First, it's professional. Secondary, the healthcare systems we're practicing in. And thirdly, on patient care. Therefore, the Alliance is an organization that connect and expand the cooperation and collaboration between associations of clinical engineers, technologists, biomedical technicians, and other healthcare stakeholders. It's the unified voice of clinical engineering association across all over the world. We invite all these societies and all these groups to join GCEA Alliance. For further information, please log in to the website at the bottom of the screen. As you know, the future of healthcare depends to a large degree on access to a pool of competent practitioners in the technology management, device manufacturing, servicing, and managing of all phases of life cycle healthcare technology. Never the dependence of provisioning healthcare services was so highly dependent on this clinical engineering professional as it is in the present. And studies are suggesting that this dependence is going to be much bigger in the future. We have no choice but to have all clinical engineering associations cooperate, collaborate for the purpose of delivering access to more safe, better effective, and higher quality patient outcomes. I invite you today to join me into the establishment of the Global Clinical Engineering Alliance. I'm proud to be clinical engineer today, and together we're making it better. Thank you, and looking forward to be working with you in the future.
Wow, Yadin and friends, what an opportunity to welcome the Global Clinical Engineering Alliance to our worldwide profession. You know, CED has been around a while and we've grown it and matured it some in the recent years, but we welcome this new alliance. I'm a part of it, but I welcome you other Founders Council and those of you that will join it. What a great opportunity to take our profession to a new level, to a new chapter. You know, I'm excited about it. You know, CED will continue to exist for a long time to come. GCEA will be this new overall organization. CED and GCEA will partner together strongly. There'll never be any disconnect between them. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's about improving quality and safety of care delivery. At the end of the day, it's about improving patient outcomes. And that's what we're going to do together. Thanks so much.
Hello, my name is Dan Clark and I'm Head of Clinical Engineering at a major UK hospital. I've been a clinical engineer now for 35 years, always working to maximise the potential of medical device technology for the benefit of patients, carers and other healthcare professionals, whilst minimising the risks. So I was delighted to become involved with the start of a new Global Clinical Engineering Alliance, an organisation dedicated to promote and support clinical engineers. The Alliance is new, dynamic, flexible organisation that can respond quickly to the needs of our profession, just as our profession responds quickly to the needs of the patient. The Alliance will empower and enable a huge number of individuals working to improve patient outcomes and patient experiences all over the world. With financial freedoms to work with key funders and charities and industry, it really can deliver the maximum benefits and resources for medical device technology for the benefit of patients. With our collective experience of so many professionals working in every aspect of healthcare, the Alliance can develop training and professional development programs to support members and others working in healthcare technology management. Holding the respect born out of our frontline members working at the coalface in healthcare settings across the whole world, we have the credibility to influence policy both locally, nationally, and indeed internationally. Our stated focus of the new organisation is to have one voice internationally to represent the interests of clinical engineering and healthcare technology management professionals by promoting education and training, best practice, practical research, collaboration, professional competency and innovation, and all with the express goal of improving patient outcome, patient experience and community well-being. I'm privileged to be part of the formation of this new organisation and excited at its potential to bring real healthcare improvements for millions of people right across the globe by supporting clinical engineers to continue to improve access to healthcare through improvements in healthcare technology. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Saeed Khalil, and I've been working as a practitioner and academic clinical engineer at the University of Campinas, Brazil, for more than 30 years. During the last 18 years, I've been dreaming to have a voice that could represent clinical engineers all over the world, and not only regionally. Imagine it of having a strong voice that could exclusively speak for clinical engineers worldwide. The idea of gathering experts from all over the world to share experience, to build an alliance to fulfill this dream was all I could ask after so many years. I am proud, and must say really proud, to be part of the group that started in 2019 to discuss ways to implement an organization that will internationally represent and speak for clinical engineers. It was a very hard work, many virtual discussions and many hours of dedication, but I can say that each one of the group members made their best to build a structure that I am sure will have a strong voice to stand for clinical engineering professional within any international organization within the health system. After so many meetings and discussions, the members of the founder groups developed a strong friendship with a strong will to do what had to be done to start the Global Clinical Engineering Alliance. And I am proud to say that I am one of the founder members of the Clinical Engineering Alliance, and I expect you to join us in the very near future. As Yadin said, together we can be better, I can add, and stronger. Tecumseh was a Shawnee Indian leader that spent part of his life trying to gather the Indian tribes to defend their lands against invaders around 1812. And he once said, "A single twig breaks, but the bundle of twigs is strong." The Global Clinical Engineering Alliance counts on you to build the bundle. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Nicholas Palikarakis, Emeritus Professor of the University of Patras and Chairman of the Institute of Biomedical Technology in Greece. I'm working with medical device vigilance, management, regulations for more than 35 years. I'm also involved as member of Clinical Engineering Division and Health Technology Assessment Division of IFMB for many years, starting from 1990, and served as chairman in both of them. During all these 30 years, a lot of important work has been done by CED, but what it is done during the last 5 years is phenomenal and continuously accelerating and improving. In combination with the fantastic performance of Adriana Velasquez at WHO, a new environment for clinical engineers has been generated. Under the COVID pandemic, these drastic actions and initiatives also revealed, better than ever before, the importance of clinical engineers' role in the effective and safe use of medical devices. So, I also feel that it is now the right moment for a permanent global action that will support clinical engineers to improve the effective management of medical devices in daily practice, to increase patient safety, and to get the recognition this profession deserves. I'm proud to be part of this initiative. Join us in the Global Clinical Engineering Alliance to make things better. Thank you.
皆さん、こんにちは。私は日本で臨床工学技師をしている福田恵子です。どうぞよろしくお願いします。この度、グローバルクリニカルエンジニアリングアライアンス発足にあたり、発足メンバーとして活動させていただいております。このグローバルクリニカルエンジニアリングアライアンス GCEA は世界のクリニカルエンジニアのための組織であり、世界の方々と一緒に働き、コラボレーションすることによって私たちの教養を向上させるものです。ぜひ私たちの知識と経験を世界の方々と共有していきましょう。Hello everyone, I'm Keiko Fukuta, clinical engineer in Japan. I'm very glad to be a founding member and very excited to do activity with you because this is an alliance for global clinical engineering. We can help each other collaborate with other engineers from all over the world to improve our capacity. Let's share our experience and knowledge. ありがとうございます。
I'm James Weir, and I've been in the clinical engineering field since 1969 when Dr. Cesar Cáceres coined the name clinical engineer for engineers working with healthcare professionals in the clinical setting. I promoted the clinical engineering profession in the U.S. with my national training in the Department of Veterans Affairs 172 hospitals for BMETs, clinical engineering, hospital engineering, and hospital safety staff. By working with various groups doing presentations and training of hospital engineers and healthcare administrators, I have promoted clinical engineering profession worldwide. This has also made me see the need for the Global Clinical Engineering Alliance. I've done training in the clinical engineering field and promoted the profession on 6 continents, especially in Africa and Asia. Again, this has shown the need for the Global Clinical Engineering Alliance to develop the clinical engineering profession in developing countries. I've worked on certification of BMETs and clinical engineers since 1972, including promoting it with the IFMBE CED as a co-op member. The GCEA can promote the clinical engineering profession by helping develop certification in countries that do not have a certification program. The GCEA can help develop a certification for engineers that are not in countries with programs. I'm a member of the GCEA Founders Council since I saw the opportunity to develop recognition of clinical engineering and its benefits to healthcare delivery and patient care. This is an extension of what I've always promoted. I plan to do all that I can to assure that GCEA is successful in creating the recognition of the clinical engineering profession.
Hello, this is Wayne Morris calling. I happen to be involved with the Global Clinical Engineering Alliance organization that has been a dream of many people in the industry. I have the opportunity to bring on my years of experience, not only as a professional clinical engineer, but as a successful business owner, and use my skills and network to help out and support the team. And I'm excited to see the organization get launched and looking forward to the future and see what happens.